A few days ago, we hit 50k subscribers on the channel, and today I wanted to make a special video just to kind of celebrate that by doing a Q&A. This last year has just been really crazy for the YouTube, because like I hit 1,000 back in October, and since then we've already just reached 50k, and I'm just really happy that there's so many people watching my content and that I'm able to make this as much as I can. I'm just really happy that you all have been enjoying the videos, and I'm having more fun making them as well, since I'm learning how to edit better as I make more videos, so I'm adding in more things and stuff, and it's just been a lot of fun. So yeah, today we're going to be doing a little bit of an unscripted Q&A video. I've got about 140 questions, so there's a lot, and I'm trying to get as many as I could. If there was a duplicate question or a question that I answered in a previous or plan to answer in a future video, I decided to cut them down. So now we're left with 140 questions, which is a lot. So I obviously will not be spending a lot of time on a lot of them, but some of them are very simple answers, so that's lucky for me. But anyways, let's get through this. In the background, we'll just see some nice gameplay of whatever I have on my Switch. But yeah, thank you all so much for 50k subscribers, and let's just jump into the Q&A here. Our first question here is, mine would be, do you like watching Carl Sagan or DGR play troll levels / like troll levels in general? Don't mind me, I'm just passing on by. Yeah, I did like to watch them a lot. I probably watched them a bit more in Mario Maker 1, but that's just because I had a lot more time back then. But I still like to watch their videos occasionally. I don't personally like to play troll levels myself. I like to just watch them play it mostly, because troll levels for me, I get kind of annoyed a bit easily, so that would be annoying for me to play, but it is fun to watch one of them play it. So yeah, I do like to watch their content sometimes. Ducking Pancakes, when and how did you get your love for dry bones? So obviously, as anybody who's watched the channel know, I love dry bones a lot. So let's go through, I guess, the small story here. It was actually started back in Mario Kart DS. There was a tournament at my school in like 3rd grade or something, and it was a Mario Kart DS tournament. And it was going rough at first. I think I lost like the first 2 races. It wasn't like an official tournament. It was just like in our classroom or whatever. But I lost the first 2 races. I was going as, I think, Yoshi. But then I decided for the first time I would play Dry Bones. And then from there I won every single race in the tournament, giving me a far lead. And from then on, Dry Bones has been my main in every single appearance he's ever been in, just because, like, you know, he really helped me win that tournament, and I got a big attachment to him, I guess. And yeah, I just really like playing as him, and he's great. So yeah, it was Mario Kart DS tournament, and me switching to him and me winning every race that really got my love for Dry Bones started, and I just think he's great overall anyways. So yeah, Mario Kart DS, I have to thank it for my love for Dry Bones. Steve But Eternal asks, why do you like Minecraft so much? I like Minecraft too, because usually the Nintendo community ignores Minecraft and sometimes even hates on it, but somehow you're not like most of them. Well, simply, I've been playing Minecraft since 2012, and it's been one of my favorite games. I think it's a great game. I've been playing it consistently, even when everybody was hating on it, like 2015 or whatever. You guys can see I used to upload Minecraft videos to the channel a bunch. Yeah, it's just one of my favorite games, and I can see why the Nintendo community ignores it, because obviously it's not a Nintendo game, so the Nintendo YouTubers don't make videos on it. As for hating it, you know, everybody's entitled to hate on it if they want to, so I guess it does make sense. Sometimes they get annoyed by Minecraft, and I guess, you know, everybody has their own things that they like. You know, I don't like Mario 3, which is a pretty controversial opinion, and I say that a lot, so, you know, sometimes maybe it's just that some YouTubers don't like Minecraft that much, and they just like to voice that a lot. But yeah, I think it's mostly down to just Minecraft not being a Nintendo game, so that's why the Nintendo community doesn't really talk about it much. Would you settle if Koopa Troopa got into Smash, but Dry Bones is one of his alts? Oh, absolutely. 100%. Because that's still a playable Dry Bones. Like, all the Bowser Jr. skins being the Koopalings, they're in Smash. Like, nobody's saying, like, oh man, I really hope Ludwig gets into Smash, because he's already in Smash. If Dry Bones is one of Koopa's alts, 100% fine. Heck, give Dry Bones a Mii costume, I'll be fine. Just let me play as him. You know, that's all I'd need. What other house objects do you have aside from the ones that appeared in your Mario Lego TV? So this is referencing this image here, which was funny because everybody was like, wow, he's got a table confirmed. But actually, you know, I actually don't own anything in that image. I actually don't even own this house. I kind of just snuck in here to build my Lego set, and I'm kind of just a traveler. Curtis Newton asks, if you could go back and tell yourself when you started YouTube one thing, what would it be? It'd probably be something along the lines of, don't worry about Nintendo's copyright, because I was so scared of that thing for years, which is why I didn't make any Nintendo videos until I was like 100% sure that I wouldn't get any copyright strikes, because I was scared of that. But yeah, I'd tell myself to worry a little less about copyright, probably. Tricky Nick asks, what's your least favorite 3D Mario game? That I've played. I haven't played Sunshine yet. Super hyped about the 3D All-Stars collection. That's one of the reasons. Can't wait to play Sunshine. But of the ones I played, probably 3D Land. Not because it's bad. All of the 3D Mario games are great. But 3D Land is just the least great. It's still good. Yeah, out of those, it's just, you know, it's not as good as those ones. But yeah. Also, Tricky Nick, pretty good channel. Go check him out. Piglin the Ziglin asks, how do you think of the Nether update as a whole, like new mobs, biomes, and item changes? Also, congrats on 50k. I absolutely love this update so far. It was absolutely incredible, and it makes me go to the Nether a lot more than I normally would. I really like the new Piglin mechanics. Getting Netherite is actually kind of fun, because it just, like, it really is exciting, because I find that, like, you know, when you find diamonds, it's actually not that really rare as some people make it out to be, so it's really not that great, but, Ancient Debris, it feels like what people act like diamonds are. You know what I mean? Like, it's actually pretty rare and it's really fun to get. So yeah, I have a lot of fun with this. It's probably, of the last 3, like, major updates, so Ocean update, Village and Pillage, and the Nether update, I think it might be my favorite of the 3. The Ocean update was still pretty good, but I actually think I might like this one better. Also, Pig Step is the best record disc. Very happy about that. When did you decide to make YouTube videos and why? Well, I started back in 2012. I actually could not tell you why I started making LEGO videos or what my inspirations were for them. But in terms of my Minecraft stuff, I wanted to make it because I saw a lot of other people making it. Thought it would be fun. So yeah, I've been made Minecraft videos for like 5 years or something. And then I switched over to Nintendo because I liked a lot of the Nintendo commentary YouTube channel. So yeah. Are you secretly dry bones? Maybe. What inspires you or still inspires you to do YouTube content? I want to do my own, so I'm curious. Well, I guess inspirations for me are a bunch of the other Nintendo commentary channels, you know, Nathaniel Bandy, Nico BBQ, Steve Gaming, Tetrabit Gaming, you know, all of those have all been pretty big inspirations for me, and, you know, just being able to try to make content kind of similar to theirs, but, like, you know, in my own way, I think is a lot of my inspiration. Just being able to make fun content that I enjoy making and that I would enjoy watching, which sometimes, you know, I do. I really do enjoy my videos and what I've been putting out. So yeah, I think that's kind of been my inspiration. 3 questions here. What are your opinions on 3D Land and 3D World? They're both pretty alright, 3D Mario games. I think of the ones I played, they're both at the bottom, but I still really, really like them. And those are only of the 3D ones. Of the 2D ones, including the 2D ones, they're up there. Like, they're up at the top. What's your opinion on Mario Sports? They're okay. My favorite's probably Mario Sluggers, but I haven't really played any of the other ones. Are you, I think, planning to make more videos about non-Nintendo Switch games? Most likely not. There have been a few ideas about Minecraft videos that have popped into my head, though I'm not sure how they would perform, so I'm always nervous to actually start work on those. But there's a chance I could have maybe a Minecraft commentary sort of video sometime in the future, though it's not very likely, but, you know, it might happen, because I do have a few ideas. What is your favorite capture from Mario Odyssey? Well, obviously I love Dry Bones, well technically Parabones, but they're Dry Bones. But, you know, Uproots, Bullet Bills, and Pokios, those are my other 3. Those are like the 3 great ones, I think. Which really, they're just so fun to control. I just love them so much. What is your favorite moment in Super Mario Odyssey? This one's hard, because I just love this whole game. But I think finding those, like, large coin piles hidden away in the Sand Kingdom. So there's one area where you can there's like a bullet bill maze, but you can actually jump up on the wall. It's not too hard to do, and you can kind of skip over the whole section, which seems like unintentional. However, they hid those coins up there, and it really just shows how much care and thought was put into this game. That was just one of my favorite moments of Odyssey, just being able to find out that they're really rewarding exploration in this game. Other than the Switch, what is your favorite Nintendo console? Probably the Wii U. I mean, like, everybody clowns on the Wii U, but it had great games, and it was really just the marketing that killed it, you know. Smash 4 was fun, I mean, Ultimate's better. Mario Maker was fun, I mean, Mario Maker 2 is better. You know, I mean, everything that the Wii U had, the Switch basically has a better version of, but, you know, still, the Wii U, I think it was great for what it was, it just didn't perform well. Switch is obviously my favorite Nintendo console, though, by far. Scoop asks, why is your mom so funny? You always say it when someone asks a who question. I must know why is your mom so famous. It would help me recover my brain and become one within. I must know your mom. You know who else wants to know my mom? My mom! Congrats, man. Question, what is your favorite LEGO set? It's easily between of the ones I have, of course, the Death Star and the LEGO NES. I love them both. But I think I'll have to give the edge to the Death Star, because that thing was just a beast. You know, also it had minifigures, which are my favorite thing in LEGO sets, though the NES was good without minifigures as well. I like them both, but I think I have to give it to the Death Star. I mean, it's the Death Star. That's like the peak LEGO set, pretty much, so yeah. But NES is a close second. In some twisted world where Nintendo doesn't exist, what would be your favorite gaming company? The only, like, non-Nintendo games that I've played are, like, Lego games and Minecraft, so I guess it would have to be Mojang, so yeah, there's my answer there. What is your favorite power-up from any Mario game? By the way, congrats on 50k subs, you deserve it. Thank you, Mr. Apple. But yes, my favorite power-ups, well, I would say the Propeller Mushroom, because I just really love using it in New Super Mario Bros. Wii, and it's really fun to use in the speedrun. But recently I've been growing a bigger of an attachment to the Ice Flower, because I just think that's probably one of the best designed power-ups in the series, honestly. And I just really love it. It's a huge, huge, huge shame it's not in Mario Maker 2. But yeah, Propeller Mushroom and Ice Flower. Is there anything that you don't like about Dry Bones? Also, congratulations. I remember subscribing back at 25k. Edit, also, do you like Quagsire? So, as for the first question, yes. When I record Mario World footage, for some reason, when Dry Bones throws a bone, it puts these black lines all over the screen. This only happens in the Mario World theme in Mario Maker 2, and it's when he throws a bone, when I, like, spin jump and break brick blocks, and when grinders are on screen. No idea why that breaks my capture card, but it does. Not many things break my capture card, and it just doesn't make any sense to me. I have no idea why. And also, yes, who doesn't like Quagsire? If you don't like Quagsire, what's wrong with you? Quagsire's the best. What is your real name? Also, congrats. Here's to 50k more. Did you ever think you would ever hit 50k, and do you think you could go higher? Well, you know, I didn't think I would hit it so quickly. I mean, like I said earlier in this video, I only hit 1,000 in October, so just hitting 50k so soon is just completely unexpected. And if I keep working as hard as I have been, I think we can go higher. So yeah, yeah, that's my answer there. Might be late, but do you like Mario Galaxy even though it introduced Rosalina, who is cringe? Well, obviously she's cringe, but I actually don't remember the Galaxy games much, which is why I'm really excited to replay Galaxy 1 with the new collection. So that's my answer there. I don't really know, but I'm pretty sure I enjoyed it, you know. I definitely don't dislike it, but I definitely think I did enjoy it. What inspired you to start making content on YouTube in the first place? Everyone has a story after all. Well, you know, all the Minecraft YouTubers just having fun. That was really it. I wanted to join in on that, and then I, from there, really just started enjoying editing videos and stuff, so that's where I kind of continued from there. All the YouTubers I mentioned earlier, just all my inspirations, you know, just really fun. If you could add a DLC kingdom to Odyssey, what would it be? Definitely something based off Mario 64 like Bob-omb Battlefield. I think that would be super cool. Any thoughts on Mario Kart Wii? It's alright, not as good as Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Pretty solid though. I think I still like DS better, but it's pretty equal to it. What's your least favorite Mario power-up? Frog suit, easy. Do you like the Legend of Zelda series? I actually do, but the thing is, I can never beat the games. The only one that I've ever been able to actually just beat is Majora's Mask. Not because they're hard or anything, but just because by the time I get to the end, I just kind of lose interest. And I'm not really sure why that happens to me for every single Zelda game, but it does. And that's why Majora's Mask is my favorite, because I was actually able to beat it to the end. But I think they're all great games, and I really want to be able to beat a lot of them in the future, but I just, you know, never feel like having the motivation, I guess. How's quarantine going? It's getting repetitive. Definitely getting repetitive and tiring. Do you like hard Panga levels in Mario Maker 2? Definitely like doing the hard, like, kind of Kaizo levels, but I'm not very good at them at all, so I like doing kind of more beginner-friendly Kaizo levels, I guess, but maybe one day I'll work to getting into the more difficult ones. Who's your second favorite Mario character besides Dry Bones? This may be weird to some of you, but I actually just really like Mario himself, so he's definitely, like, up there. I don't know, I always just really liked him. And, of course, I love how he plays in Smash and such. And, yeah, if Dry Bones didn't exist, Mario would definitely be my favorite character. Just because I just really enjoy him a lot, and he's pretty great. Have you ever gotten recognition from your channel in public or on something other than YouTube? Besides from a Twitch chat once, nothing else outside of YouTube, no. What is your favorite indie game? I guess it would be Minecraft, because that's pretty much the only other one I've played. What is your least favorite thing about Odyssey? Kingdom, capture, costume mechanics, stuff like that. The fact that it didn't get DLC, or DLC Kingdoms. Ridiculous. Better be getting a sequel. If not, completely, the DLC thing, completely unforgivable. Why does your Mii have no glasses if you have them? I originally made this Mii on the 3DS when it didn't have glasses, and I just kind of sticking with the same general Mii design for every console I get, so yeah, that's why. Besides Odyssey, what is your favorite Mario game? That would be, I guess, Smash Bros. Doesn't count, so I guess it would be Mario Maker 2. But if you don't count that, then my favorite mainline Mario game other than that is either Mario 64 or New Super Mario Bros. Wii. What would be your reaction for an Odyssey 2?
Oh my god! Holy crap! Oh, no way! No way!
Opinions on Animal Crossing New Horizons. Love the content, by the way, been a fan for a while now. I really like the game, though I feel like it's just missing a few things. Like, it should have more content than New Leaf, but as it is now, I feel like New Leaf and New Horizons have very similar amounts of content. They really need more stores, but I really do like the game so far. What is your favorite Minecraft mob and why? Easily the wolf, you know, doggos, love them, gotta be the wolf. Marvel or DC? Easily Marvel. Love their movies way more than the DC ones. Marvel franchise is my favorite movie franchise, and yeah, I really love it. And DC does have some good stuff, especially animated stuff, especially Batman stuff. I like the Batman stuff from DC, especially like Batman, Joker, all them. They're the good DC stuff that I really like. But yeah, overall Marvel I think I prefer. How are you going to put all these questions in one video, and also what editing software do you use, and is it free? Well, I'm going to be just cramming in all of my answers into one video, so that's how. And my editing software is Wondershare Filmora, and no, it is not free. It costs about like $50 or something. What is your favorite Animal Crossing villager? Definitely Kid Cat, but of the one I have in my town right now, it's definitely the purple elephant Poalo. I just love him so much. He's the best. Why did you rob that bank? Because I could. Out of the three choices, which do you think the next Luigi's Mansion will be based on? Museum, castle, or maybe just a whole city or town? If I were to guess what they would do it based off of, probably a castle, I would assume. You are put in charge of Mario Maker for a day. Name one feature you would add, one course part you would add, and one Mii costume you would add. One feature I would add, so I guess not a course part. So I would definitely change up World Maker to have more levels in it. Course part, I would add easily the Ice Flower. And one Mii costume, definitely one based off of Dry Bones. So I already answered what inspires you to do YouTube, but the second part of this is how does it affect relationship with others? It doesn't. What was the first Mario game you played? New Super Mario Bros. On the DS, I believe. Might have been Mario Kart DS, but I'm 99% sure it was New Super Mario Bros. DS. What is your favorite kingdom in Odyssey? This is super hard for me to answer. I literally cannot think of my answer for this. I have 4 options. It's either between Sand, Wooded, Metro, or Luncheon. Those 4 are all like pretty perfect. I love all of them. I really genuinely can't decide. Maybe Wooded. I think for the purposes of this, I'll go with Wooded for now, but really all 4 of them are tied. They're just so great. What color is your toothbrush? White. Have you got the Lego Mario sets? I have gotten a good amount of them so far. I have Bowser's Castle, obviously because it has Dry Bones in it, the starter set, the Boomer Bill set, the Mario's House one that I got yesterday, and the Piranha Plant kind of slide thing. Yeah, those are the 5 I have right now. I'm going to try to get them all. I've only built 2 of them so far, and I plan on building the other 3 when I finish this video, so yeah. What kind of people do you like to watch / take inspiration from on YouTube or Twitch? Well, we already answered inspiration, but in terms of what I like to watch, pretty much like commentary channels, kind of like, I guess, all the Nintendo commentary ones, some other ones that just kind of commentate on other things. I really like to have commentary just going on. It's pretty fun. Sometimes I like to watch gameplay as well from, like I said, DGR, Carl Sagan, Smallant, other YouTubers, but generally I really like the commentated sort of stuff, like from Summoning Salt, for example. What's your favorite thing you've built in Minecraft? I built the New Donk City Tower once. Definitely love that the best. Will you make more content about, like, Zelda games? There's always a chance, but I don't have any ideas right now, so I'm not going to make any promises, and like I said earlier, I have a hard time finishing Zelda games. However, it's possible I might make a video on it. I'm never going to say absolutely no. Are you going to play Celeste? Maybe. I probably won't buy it, but if my brother has it, I might try it. Who knows? Will you be playing the Henry Stickmin collection? Probably not, because I played most of them in, like, a while ago, so yeah, they're not really games I'd need to replay. What was your YouTube channel name before Mario Odyssey? I'm guessing Odyssey Central came from that game. Well, obviously, yeah, Odyssey Central did come from Mario Odyssey. My name was FunnyDude1562, which was my Minecraft username. How could anybody like Dry Bones more than Shy Guy? Look, Shy Guys are pretty cool. My brother likes Shy Guys the best. But Dry Bones, man. Dry Bones. When did you first start your YouTube channel? Back in 2012 in August. Will we make a video if this happens on the Mario remasters? Well, we already know that they are happening thanks to the new Direct. And there's definitely, I already have a plan, but this would have to come out after the 3D World port comes out. But I definitely want to make at least one video on the Mario remasters. Maybe something discussing, like, if it's worth the price, because I've seen a lot of people discussing if $60 are worth it. Personally, I definitely think it is, but I'm gonna save my explanation for a possible video. Ah, see, look at that. Big brain. What is your least favorite and most favorite level in any new Super Mario Bros. Game that you played? This is a hard one. I think the best level has to be Bowser's Castle in New Super Mario Bros. Wii. It's just so good. It's the best Bowser fight in the entire Mario series, in my opinion. Like, I love Odyssey's. If you include Odyssey's escape segment, it gets really close, but honestly, I don't think I can ever, like, I don't think any Bowser fight could ever live up to New Super Mario Bros. Wii 1. So, yeah, that's my favorite. As for least favorite, I really can't think of one, I'm sorry. Yeah, I feel like I've filtered out the bad levels out of my head, so I can't really think of a bad one. In Smash Bros, would you play 100 matches as Rosalina to unlock Dry Bones? As you all know, I absolutely hate Rosalina. But yes, I would play 100 matches. My hate for Rosalina does not even close to outweigh my love for Dry Bones. Like, Dry Bones, I will take the sacrifice if I get to play as Dry Bones, okay? Like, easily. Like, not even a second thought. I would hate it the whole time.
But it's a sacrifice I am willing to make.
Have you played Mario Maker for 3DS? Have not, no. What type of music do you listen to? I like to listen to basically just the Smash Bros. Soundtrack, and, you know, that's pretty much it. Just like to listen to Smash Bros. What's your favorite Mii in Smash Bros. Ultimate? What moveset do you use for that Mii? Obviously, the best Mii in Smash Bros. Is Sans. I use... Okay, I don't know the names of all the moves, but I know I use his Charge Shot, PK Fire, the up special that spikes because it's funny, and the down special that's the same as Ness's. Those are the ones that I use, because, you know, Ness is Sans. Do you have any secret hobbies you don't talk about online? No. No, not really. Do you want to do a collab with any other mostly Mario Maker YouTuber, like this YouTuber I know called Steve Gaming? You know, collab content, pretty cool. I would like to, but also, that's not really their style, and I don't really do collabs much myself. So, I don't like reaching out to people asking to do a collab, so no, probably not. Yeah, I guess probably not's my answer. What capture card do I use? Elgato HD60. Who's your favorite Koopaling? Easily Ludwig. Ludwig's pretty cool. Roy and Morton are nice too, though, so they're also up there, but Ludwig's definitely the best one. Will you get merch? I'll probably make merch eventually, maybe, sort of, if I can ever figure out how to sell anything that has Nintendo characters on them, because everything on my brand's Nintendo, so that's how I would have to figure out how to get around that. Do you think even the worst person can change? That everyone can be a good person if they just try? I actually have a better question. Do you want to have a bad time? That last question there, Sans. Anyway, first question, though. You know, the worst kind of person are people that don't realize what they're doing is wrong. So I feel like if you literally can't think of what you did is wrong, then you can't really change. See, if you realize what you're doing is wrong, then you can change, but at the same time, then you're probably not the worst. I don't know. I definitely think that the internet might be too harsh on people sometimes, and that most people that are canceled on the internet can definitely be redeemed in some way or change for the better. But, like, people that have game-ended 57 others, you know, probably not. Have I ever owned any PlayStation/Xbox consoles? I have a PlayStation 3, but I've only ever played Minecraft and Sonic Generations on it. Those are, like, my only two games that I've ever used it for. Do you think Peter Griffin is the best in Family Guy? I must know. No, it's Joe. Do you think anybody... Pete is pretty good, but Joe. Do I have any pets in real life? I do have a doggo named Gabby, and she is just the derpiest doggo of all time. How do you keep motivated to make levels in Mario Maker 2? I don't force myself to make levels. If I have an idea, then that's when I make it. So just don't force yourself to make levels, and then you'll enjoy them a lot more. What is your favorite Mario spin-off series? If you don't include Mario Maker or Smash Bros, easily Mario Kart. Smash Bros isn't a Mario spin-off, I was just saying, just in case someone said it. How would your parents react if you ever got the 100K badge? They would poggers. Who do you kick from Smash, Marth or Lucina? Well, of those two, easily Lucina. Marth is way, way more of an iconic Fire Emblem character. But actually, on that topic, if there was one character I would kick from Smash, just not separated by just those two, it'd definitely be Corrin. Corrin's like the least memorable character in the roster. Corrin's just the lamest character in the game. How long have you been hoping for Dry Bones to be in Smash Bros? And what was your first Smash Bros game that I played? I've been hoping for Dry Bones to be in the game since Ultimate released, you guys can see, like, my first video that I mentioned, Dry Bones for Smash, was all the way back before Ultimate even had its name. And the first Smash Bros. Game I played was Brawl in a video game truck, and that's when I wanted to get Smash Bros. And that was, like, right when Smash 4 was announced, so I was able to keep up with a lot of the Smash 4 hype. So, yeah. Smash 4 is the first one I owned, but Brawl is the first one I played. And I have played all of the Smash Bros. Games. I played Melee and 64, couldn't really get into either of them. How do you produce such high-quality videos but have one or two up nearly every few weeks? You know, I just try to stick myself to a schedule. I always say make sure to think of ideas for a lot of the time, and then just make sure that I have a day to write my script, day to record, and then a few days to edit, you know. That's just always keep yourself focused and on a schedule. That's what I say. Did you expect the Spanish Inquisition? No. No one expects the Spanish Inquisition. Do you have any tips for speedrunning Odyssey? My best is 1:27:50, and I'm wondering how I can get better. Well, I'm not much of a good Odyssey runner either. My best time's like a 1:16 something. But if I were to give you any tips, practice and watch other people play. How'd you get into video games, including Mario Maker 2 and Mario Odyssey? The Wii and the DS, just played those a bunch. You know, I was bored as a child, had something to do. That's how you get into them. When do you think Mario Odyssey 2 will come out? I don't see Mario Odyssey getting any DLC unless his 35th anniversary changes that. Well, obviously we saw the Direct, he's not getting any DLC then. Odyssey 2, it's either next year or the year after, depending on when Breath of the Wild comes out. I don't see, or Breath of the Wild 2, sorry. I don't see them being on the same year, because I feel like they'd be holiday titles. So I think Breath of the Wild 2 is next year, and Odyssey 2 will be the year after. What is your favorite mask in Majora's Mask? Mine is the Deku Mask because I like that little shy wood boy look, but that is just my opinion. I like the Fierce Deity Mask a lot. I just really like Link's design, but practicality-wise, easily the bunny hood. It's just so helpful. Like, it makes the game a lot better. Do you think Duck should take over NASA? I don't see why not. What is your least favorite game and why? You know, I haven't really played any games I disliked. Probably Mario The Lost Levels or Mario Bros. Like, those are probably my least favorite. I can't really think of anything worse, besides some, like, web games, I guess, that I played, like, years ago that I can't remember the name of, but, you know. What's your most anticipated game of the year? Mario 3D All-Stars, easily. I mean, that's really all that's left besides Pikmin 3, and I'm not really a Pikmin guy. Who is Funny Dude 1562?
He's me.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how do you rate your subscribers? Y'all are a solid 8. I think, you know, there's some of you are a bit cringe, which bring the total down. Some of you, but most of you guys are pretty good. Some of you guys are just cringe, though. But some of you, most of you, pretty good, so I think an 8 out of 10. Between Breath of the Wild 2 and Super Mario Maker 2, which is your favorite? Definitely Mario Maker 2, but Breath of the Wild... I think Breath of the Wild is the better game, but I prefer Mario Maker 2, if that makes any sense. Would you rather the next Smash game be a further expanded version of Ultimate or something brand new? So, I would say a further expanded version of Ultimate because I feel like Ultimate just has the best controls out of all of them. And also, if it's an expanded version of Ultimate, then it'll be easier to transfer the characters over. Because obviously, Ultimate is built off a lot of Smash 4. And Smash 4 was kind of built off of Brawl, I think. So, that meant a lot of the, like, characters and stuff didn't need to have as much work done on them. Like, obviously, it's still a lot of work to transition. But, like, they didn't need as much, which means if the next one is an expanded version of Smash Ultimate, that means we'll probably get to keep most of the Nintendo characters. The third-party ones would really be the only ones in question. So yeah, an expanded version of Ultimate would really mean that we could possibly get an equal to greater size roster, so I definitely prefer that. Cool. Can you come to Brazil, please? Pineapple on pizza? No. Do you ever get collector's anxiety? I guess sometimes. I don't know. Favorite Zelda game? Majora's Mask. Easy. Where are you from and what languages do you speak? I'm from America, and I speak English. If you chose one game to make content for the rest of the channel, what would it be? Probably Mario Maker 2, just because there's just so much... See, since Mario Maker 2 is a level design game, it has way more different types of video ideas you can easily make on. Like, Smash Bros., I feel like is more limited ideas. Like, obviously there's a lot of Smash Bros. Videos that you could make. Like, who could get in and all that. But I feel like Mario Maker 2, it just has more stuff to make videos on. You know, because it's a level design game, so there's infinite content to make videos on. What's your favorite Mario enemy after Dry Bones? Probably Uproots. Just love them. They're just so great. Why do you live stream on YouTube and not Twitch? I don't know how to work with Twitch at all, and also I have a following on YouTube, so that's why. if you could get an HD remake of any game and put it on Switch, which would it be? Majora's Mask, because somebody made like a fake Majora's Mask trailer for the Wii U, and it looked so good. If there was a Majora's Mask HD, that'd be so great. Like, honestly, I love Mario 64 more than Majora's Mask, but I think Majora's Mask would be better, in my opinion, with an HD treatment, because that would just look so good. What characters do you want for Fighters Pass 2? Well, obviously, Dry Bones and Steve from Minecraft. Steve from Minecraft is definitely my most wanted realistic pick, while Dry Bones is my dream pick. But other than that, there's really nobody else I'm, like, really hoping for. Like, those are the only two. Because, you know, those are really the only games I've played that don't have a character represented. Some that I would be pretty hyped for, I guess, like Phoenix Wright, Crash, Waluigi, I guess. Yeah, just those guys. I think they would be cool additions, so I'd be pretty excited if they got in. Do you like Pikmin? Will you ever do a video on the new Pikmin game? I do not really like Pikmin that much, which means I probably will not do a video on the Pikmin game, sorry. My brother likes them, though. What's your favorite color? Either yellow, red, or blue. I like them all. Just like pure yellow, red, and blue, though. Like, if they're mixed with another color, I don't like them that much. So, yeah. Do you like anime? No, I'm no weeb. How much have you made off of ad revenue? Oh, perfect. I was hoping I'd get this question so that I could put it in the thumbnail and title for clickbait. Just kidding. I'm pretty sure you're not actually allowed to share that information, so if you ever see a video where they're like, how much money do I make off YouTube revealed or something, they're never going to reveal it. They're always going to say something like, I make enough, or they give like the roughest estimate you can. So, you know, PSA, don't trust those YouTubers who make videos like that, because you're not supposed to give out that information. Do you have any tips for growing a small channel? Make sure to write out your descriptions and write out your tags very well. Download TubeBuddy to help you out with that. Can you show us how to make the chain chomp stumps, please? All you have to do is place a bomb, one block of air, and then a chain chomp post, and then it'll kill the chain chomp as soon as it spawns in. Have you or will you ever play Undertale? Have not played Undertale, but you know, I might play it someday, because you know, I love Sans. What is your favorite chip? Definitely Cool Ranch Doritos. Why don't you like Fire Emblem? It's an interesting case to see across a lot of YouTubers. I don't dislike Fire Emblem, I dislike Fire Emblem and Smash, and that's pretty much every single other YouTuber. I mean, sure, there are some YouTubers that actually hate Fire Emblem, but most of the people, when they say they don't like Fire Emblem, they mean they don't like it in Smash, and that's because it's way too overrepresented. The characters aren't interesting because they're all just advertisements like Pokemon at this point. So yeah, it's just not interesting. Will you ever play any other game that's not Nintendo on the channel, besides the Minecraft live streams? Like I said earlier, maybe do a Minecraft sort of video. Gotta think of one, though. What is your favorite movie? Avengers Endgame or Infinity War? Can't decide, they're pretty tied. I know you hate Rosalina, but how do you feel about Lubba? He is my boy! Do you like pancakes? Yeah, who doesn't? What is the most embarrassing thing you've done? This clip.
You will totally die. That on your boots is nothing match. Well, you are lucky. He's a knight. A new day.
What is your favorite soda? Mountain Dew. Who is your favorite Pokemon? My top 4 are pretty equal. Raichu, Sylveon, Greninja, and Charizard. Those are my 4 favorites because they were my X and Y team, which is the best Pokemon game. I like all of them. I think slighter edge to Raichu and Greninja, though. Yeah. What is your dream finish to the Fighters Pass? Honestly, I really don't want the character I want to be in to be the last one. Just because I would be so stressed out the whole time. So honestly, my best case scenario to finish the Fighters Pass is a character that I would like, but that I'm not actively rooting for, I guess. So, I mean, I guess like Phoenix Wright, you know, somebody that I think would be really cool if they got in, but I mean, I don't care if they don't get in, if that makes sense. What are your opinions on the 2020 Switch games like Xenoblade HD, Origami King, and Animal Crossing? Animal Crossing, I love playing it, though I think it could use some more things. Luckily, it's getting updates. Origami King, I have not played enough, and I still need to. Xenoblade HD, have not played it, not really my type of game. Clubhouse Games is really fun, it's completely underrated. You guys should definitely get it if you haven't. I think that's it. Do you play Minecraft Bedrock? That would be a yes. What is your favorite non-Nintendo game? That'd be LEGO Star Wars The Complete Saga. However, the Skywalker Saga is looking really good, so that might pass it. What is your second favorite character? Mario, as I already stated earlier. If you could have one power-up in real life, what would it be? Maybe I would choose the Power Flower from Mario 64 DS, assuming that I can choose any of the powers that you can get from any of the characters. Who do you main in Smash Bros? That'd be Mario and Kirby, and I also play Youngling quite a bit. Those are my three boys. Do you like the number 7.43? Why or why not? You know, now that you mention it, I like it, and you know, just because it was brought to my attention, I think I approve of that number. You know, actually, I'm changing my subscriber rating from 8 out of 10 to 7.43 out of 10 because I like this number better. Have you considered doing any Mario Galaxy videos? My answer would be definitely yes, but that's because of the Mario remasters, and that would be the time I'd make a Mario Galaxy video, is it pertaining to the Mario 3D collection. Why do you love Mario World so much? It's colorful, looks great, it's fun to play, great levels. I love it. What is your favorite Mario Maker level that you played, and what is the worst power-up after the frog suit? My favorite Mario Maker level is very hard. I really like how a lot of my levels have turned out, but I'd probably go with the Spike level, just because I really like how that level turned out. I just really like how really like how everything turned out there, and I feel like it's probably one of my best overall levels in terms of design, fun, and different ideas. So yeah, I think that's probably my favorite. And as for the worst power-up, maybe the star, because it's hard to make stuff for. So I think I'm gonna go with the star. When your brother playtests your levels, how often is he able to find cheese/exploits? Every single time he plays it. And once he can't, I know the level's ready. Like, he's very good at testing out stupid stuff that I would have never thought of. Very thankful that he's a stupid boy. How much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? 7. Which is more annoying, Sledgebro or Lakitu? Definitely Sledgebro, because, you know, for Lakitu, if you kill him, you get his cloud. And sometimes Lakitu will throw down helpful items. Sledgebro is just always annoying. Even if you can't even reach him, he'll just stun you. Who is better, iPhone or Galaxy? Who's the best Smash player in your Discord, in your opinion? That'd definitely be Nugs. He's really good with, like, a bunch of different characters. So when we play random, he's, like, really good with, like, just using everybody. Unlike you, who just spams Link Neutral Air all the time and wins. Do you like Sticker Star? Because I do. Never played it. And that's it for our questions for today. Thank you all so much for all of your questions, and I really hope you all enjoyed this video. Thank you all so much for 50k subscribers, and I'm just really happy that we were able to hit this so quickly, I guess, and also we hit 10 million views today as I'm recording this, which is also super awesome. So thank you all so much, and also, if you're wondering why this video took so long, because I wanted to release this with another video coming out tomorrow, so look forward to that. But anyways, I'll see you guys next time. Bye. And here is what the next video will be.